There's a pretty big debate in recording between EQing before or after compression. And here's why I almost always EQ before compression, especially if I'm trying to control the dynamics of a part. Two reasons. One, EQing before compression shapes how the compressor reacts to the sound. Compressors are more sensitive to low frequencies, so if I have a sound that's too muddy or has too much lows or not enough highs, the compressor is going to be compressing when all these sounds come in that I'm going to remove or change anyway. So it just makes sense to do that EQ work first. Also, you can do things like pushing the high end to brighten the sound, and the compressor will react more to that frequency range and smooth out the boost. This is also true for tape-style saturation plugins. 2. When you're working with a part that you really want to control the dynamics of, like a vocal, EQing after compression can actually undo some of your work. Let me demonstrate that with a limiter because it's easier to see, though this is still true for compressors, and I would normally not limit a vocal like this. Once you've controlled the dynamics, like you can see in this extremely limited example where the volume isn't moving at all,
The truth, so don't you tell me sorry.
adding any EQ after the fact is going to add back dynamics and essentially undo some of the work you just did.
The truth, so don't you tell me sorry. I just hope that you know me for it's all through.
This is both because EQ is literally turning up and down volume of parts of the frequency spectrum, but it's also due to phase rotation affecting the waveform, which you can see demonstrated here with a square wave. So that's why I almost always EQ before compression.